Yo, what's going on, brother?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Talk to me about the fight. What did you say, Scythe Bud?
Okay, man. I'll give it to you straight, man. I came in looking at the fight, looking to see somebody get knocked out. You feel me?
Yeah.
I saw them like, all right, Jamel Herring is a good fighter. You know what I'm saying? He's technically sound. He got integrity. He's an ex-Marine. Dope. You know what I'm saying? So he'll come in here, get a couple rounds in. That's cool. But I want to see you knock Buddy out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But he didn't really pull the trigger, man. Like I didn't really see him working his jab the way I really wanted to see him work his jab.
Mm.
He only worked his way backwards. I wouldn't see him a little bit more forward action because you're fighting the journeyman. And not even the journeyman, you're fighting the bruiser.
Yeah.
And I want to see him pushing forward. I want to see him get his tiny hands on him, 1-2 his damn jaw and take him out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But we didn't see that. We saw a lot of clinching, a lot of underhooks and shit like that. Excuse my language. Is that cool?
Yeah.
All right, cool. That's what's up. All right, so yes, I was expecting to see a
Very.
knockout, and
Yeah.
we didn't get it.
Yeah.
But when that's we didn't get it not because he finished the whole fight with him, which would have been a little bit disgraceful to say that, but we didn't get it because he quit. Didn't pull the trigger. And he was complaining. It wasn't to the end of the fight when he started complaining. I mean, yeah, Buddy was using his head a lot, but give him. I mean, come on, what do you expect? He's like 6 inches shorter than you.
Yeah.
It's to be understood. Work your jab, you don't have to worry about it.
Yes. I mean, what's this question here? He was headbutted all night. Okay, let's deal with that. Let's deal with getting headbutted all night. Okay, so recently we saw the fight with Tszyu versus Horn.
Right.
Now I call Horn the Billy Goat. Yeah. It's Billy Goat Horn. Because he's head first. He's a head first guy. Now, if you are fighting a head first guy, as we saw masterfully displayed by Tszyu, there are techniques you can employ. One is the bull versus the matador. You come in, he comes in, the bull comes in. We know it. We know how to fight a head first guy by watching bull. What do you call it? Oh, the thing in Spain, the bull fighting, whatever.
The bull and the matador. You got it.
The matador and the bull. The matador and the bull. It's an established technique over. How long's that shizzle been going? That's probably been going hundreds of years. How long is it? Well, okay.
I bet the whole 7-Eleven thing.
Yeah. Let's say it's 100 years. Yeah, it's 7-Eleven. Let's say it's 100 years. It's the bull versus the matador. We know it. We got videotape on it. You could study videotape. You can study videotape on the bull versus the matador. We know exactly what to do. As the bull comes in, you sidestep, you twist, you pivot, you get off the center line, and boom, to one side or the other. Mix it up, change it up. Sometimes you go to the left with a left hook. Sometimes you pivot to the right with a right hook. We know how to fight the bull. We know how to fight the bull. Costa Tszyu recently displayed how you fight the damn bull. Not only do you pivot to one side or the other, but you know what? You also have a forearm. At the end of the forearm, there is an elbow. Okay.
Facts.
Right. So, there's a slicing move you can make also. Slicing move. If a guy's coming in with dirty tactics, there are ways and means to discourage him. The pivot to the left or the right, the forearm at the end of which there is an elbow. You can use the elbow in multiple ways, the forearm in multiple ways. You can pivot, you turn your man, you get behind your man, you throw your man down, you discourage your man.
Right, we've seen that today. We've seen that with a lot with this fight because he got thrown down by the back of the head a couple of times.
Yes, exactly. But Herring didn't employ the full range of tactics you can use against the bull. He didn't employ the full range of tactics you can use against the bull. I would say he did it poorly. Where was the pivot, to the left or the right? Where was the forearm? Some of the throwing down, cool. He got one element right, but there were so many elements he did not employ.
I agree. He circled to his right pretty much the whole time.
Yes. So there's so many elements he didn't employ, and that made it. It was always going to be an ugly fight to an extent, if a guy's coming in with a head. But then I have to contradict myself, because the Tazoo Horn was a beautiful fight. It was a beautiful demonstration of the bull versus the matador. Cypher Bud.
Word, exactly. And it's funny you bring that up, because speaking of a bull at 140 at 154, you got that guy Matt Renoff up there.
Okay. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He that last fight he had with the brother, I don't even know the cat's name. He looked good out there too, man. It was a good tear up.
Yeah.
And I would like to see Matt Renoff go at it with Costa Zoo, son.
Yes.
That'd be a dope fight at 154.
Yeah. Absolutely more. Philip Carl Roberts in the building. I think it was a bad result. Not enough warnings to warrant a DQ. Herring was looking for a way out and told the doctor that he could not see. When you tell the doctor you can't see, the fight's over.
Yeah. That's snitching.
Yeah, absolutely. Doctor called it, but the actual result was a mess. Andre said referee was disgraceful. I don't want to call Tony Weeks disgraceful. But yeah, there was some valid points there. Not enough warnings. I'm gonna have to come out and say it, man. I'm gonna have to come out and say it. I hate to say it.
Get it off your chest.
But I think Herring wasn't liking it. Yes, as Oquendo was fighting dirty. Yes, took a page out of Billy Goat Horn's book. But Herring, as a champion, you're supposed to be better. You're supposed to be able to deal with any style. Scythe Bud. You're supposed to be able to deal with any style as a champion.
I mean, yeah, but not necessarily. I mean, as a great fighter, you wouldn't be able to deal with all styles, right? I was thinking about it myself. I was like, whoa, Jamel Herring is like the, clean cut, like cool, like this good guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he's a Marine, ex-Marine, and he kind of gives you the whole vibe of Andre Ward. You know what I'm saying? But let's be real, man. Andre Ward would have been a dog.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Andre Ward could cut over his eye. Okay, I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna have to get him up out of here then.
Yes.
Or I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna have to just box him the whole way. He gonna make a way, but he not finna go to the ref and say, "Hey, I can't see, man." Or hell no, man. Come on, dog. Keep it a buck.
Yeah, man. I mean, hell, I hate to talk negatively of a champion. But did he get old in there? That's my question to you. Did he get old in there tonight?
Oh my God, man! I said it. I was like, man, if Jamel Herring, if you would see, if he had all the experience and the intellect and all the ring IQ and all the tricks of the trade that he has right now, but in a body that was 10 years younger of himself. I mean, come on, he'd be a bad man Majama, but I mean, that ain't what the case is, man. The reality is he's 34 years old. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And he did sort of get a late start to professional boxing.
Yes. I'm gonna say it, folks. Sorry to say, I'm gonna drink some water first.
Gonna keep it real, man. I mean, like ain't no point in front. We gonna keep it real, man. Why lie?
I'm gonna say it. Jamel Herring, in my opinion, he got old in there tonight. And when I say he got old in there tonight, it doesn't mean necessarily that he got old in there tonight, but it means that he's showing the wear and tear now. I think he's showing the wear and tear. Where was is he got less a car engine. It has horsepower. So when you go to buy it, you ask the sales guy, to show you the readouts. The power output, the brake horsepower. You want to know how much bhp you got in the engine, and when it's new, you know exactly how much bhp you're working with. But then after a while, after a few years, let's say 10 years later, 10 years down the line, you don't know how much bhp it's got left. It's not the same bhp that it had when it was new. It's different now. How much bhp does Herring have left? That has to be the question. And there's a question mark. There's a question mark on the BHP. Saif Bud, what say you?
How much, man? The question is how much time he got. I would say, don't sit on your hands, man, because I can like forecast his decline is gonna be similar to to like Badu Jack.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Badu Jack, you know what I'm saying? Badu Jack, it's like 1 year, you know what I'm saying? He was knocking the gel on knocking his teeth out his mouth.
Yeah.
And then like the next year, he ain't on nothing. He was getting his head bust by Marcus Brown.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
And ain't that two extremes, bro?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because like he had an eyeball coming out that forehead, man.
Jamel Herring is showing wear and tear now. Showing wear and tear. The dog. How much dog has he got left? How much BHP does he have left? I think the BHP is severely reduced.
Right. And I'm looking at it like and the reason why I said it like that, because I could see him getting in the ring with somebody like a Josh Warrington, and catching a real bad L like that.
Real bad.
Especially if it happened a year or two down the line, like 2022.
Yeah. From what I saw in there tonight, the BHP is down. There's some dog missing. There's some dog has gone AWOL. Right. Using military terms, some dog has gone AWOL. He's got some dogs missing. Still got some dog in there, but less dog than before.
That dog got a collar on it.
Yeah. The dog got a collar on it. The dog got time. The dog got time. Took the dog from the wild. It was a wolf. It was a wolf when you got it. Now it's a pooch. Now it's a pooch. Loves to sit down on the sofa next to you and watch TV.
Yeah, man. He got the poodle curl top on too, man.
He got the poodle curl top on him. They give him a little jacket in the winter. They give him those little booties, to stop his paws getting cold. His little paws getting cold.
Yeah. And arthritis setting in them paws, man.
A little bit of arthritis in the hip.
Oh my God! Hey, now you talking, man. That's real life.
The knees ain't what they used to be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
How many more humps that dog got in him?
How many more humps the dog got left in him? How many more humps? He's looking kind of sad now. Before he used to walk with his head up high, but now he's just kind of leveling out a little bit. He don't look the same as when you took him in from the forests, from the wilds. Things done change for Jamel Herring. I'm not celebrating it. I didn't enjoy it.
Right.
He didn't look like the top dog. Well, I guess he was the top dog, but and he showed moments of sparkle and inspiration. But overall, it brings me no pleasure to say this, but unquestionably, the best days of Jamel Herring are gone. And I'm saying he's 34 and he's old. Some other people are saying he's 34 and he's not old. I'm saying he's 34 and he's old. He's 34 years old. He did his military service. He did his tour of duty twice. And, you know, I always feel that it's best. I always like it. I always prefer it when a champion comes out of the game at the top. And Jamel Herring is not going any higher right now. Am I saying that he should retire on the basis of one average performance? No, I'm not saying that. But I'm saying that you should seriously consider getting out to the top if your money's right.
Well, okay. Let's not just pull the dog out the pasture yet. You know what I'm saying?
No.
I'm gonna say it like this. I dig it, man. You almost took me down that road, man. But you know what? I look at it like he did have COVID, and that might have affected his camp.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even if he didn't really notice it, you know what I'm saying? But like, say if just by being diagnosed, they might have. I don't know when they diagnosed him, so maybe it was some type of restrictions that might have hindered some of his camp.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It could be anything. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he could be one good camp away from beating the dog shit out of Carl Frampton.
Yeah, Frampton. Do you believe that, or do you not believe that? Are you being optimistic, or are you being realistic?
I'm actually, you know what I'm saying, just I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt, basically.
Right.
I'm not saying he ain't look like he needed a damn cane out there, like, cause he did. He
Yeah.
needed a damn cane and some damn mace, cause the boy was on his ass. You know what I'm saying? He was on his ass, and he didn't have to be, man. He didn't have to be, man. He could just throw some of that. If you want to put your head in like that? Well, I'm gonna hit your head. I'm gonna hit you on top of the head. You know what I'm saying? I'm hit you with this looping left hand and this tight right hook upside the back and the side of your hand.
Yeah.
But I feel like he couldn't catch him because the reflexes ain't what they was when he's a 24-year-old Marine.
100%. And 6 months down the line, when he faces Frampton, you think he's going to be better when he faces Frampton? You think he's going to be better?
I don't think he'll show anything worse than what he showed tonight. I think he'll have a better day. So I can't stun him. He had a bad night.
He had a bad night. We can't put the dog out to pasture based on a bad night. And talking about nights, it's 5:39 a.m. in the morning.
Woo!
Over here in the UK, and that means that the Rafi is gonna have to go and try and catch up on some beauty sleep. Saif Bud, it's been good having you on to chop it up. Press that subscribe button, hit the bell icon to stay updated with news and notifications, and you're welcome over here when we live. And you're available, feel free to drop on in and hit that link and come on in and talk some boxing.
Salute, fam. Have a good night.
100%. That was Saif Bud. Much appreciation to him. Much appreciation to everyone who stopped on by to chop up the boxing. And, I was looking around. And I saw a lot of places weren't covering this fight. I'm kind of. Can somebody tell me why? Can somebody tell me why? I've looked at, and I'm going to do it again. I've looked at, what is this here? Let me find a window. Let me have a look over here. I don't understand it. All the usual suspects who cover the big fights. A lot of them weren't covering this one. I don't know what the hell is going on. How come the Rafi's covering this fight and a lot of the dogs out there, they're not? I don't understand. Can somebody tell me why? I'm gonna finish off with the last comments before I head up on out of here. I was picking Herring to beat Frampton. Not so sure now, but we all have to see that it's not an elite level. What do you mean? We all have to see that he's not an elite level fight. It's not an elite level fight. Elite level fight. You're saying one of the guys aren't elite level? At one time, both of the guys were at elite level, but now one of them is not. Is that what you're saying there? What we got here? What we got here? Jamel Herring should have one more big title fight, and that's it. Yeah, I agree with that. It's been good, Rafi. Same time here as well. Yes. Here as well. Yes. We chopped it up. My link dropped out a couple of times. Hey, thank you to everyone who joined in. Thank you to what was the name? Saif Bud for jumping on, so we could have a little bit of boxing conversation. Yeah, and with that, it's late as hell over here, or is it early as hell? Whichever way you want to look at it. But that's it. It's a wrap. It's the Raphael Dawkins. It's the Combat Radio. It's the like. It's the subscribe. It's the comments. It's the shares. And it is hitting that bell icon to stay updated with news and notifications. And don't forget about the live show. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. It's the Raphael Dawkins. It's the Combat Radio. And it's the Jamel Herring. Jamel Herring leaving us with more questions than answers. The Jamel Herring having us question. Is it time? Is it check, please? Is this a wrap? Is it game over? Is it thank you? Is it sayonara? Is it yeah, that's enough, That's enough, I think is it his final tour of duty? What is it exactly? Well, the big boys went missing. When the big boys went missing, Rafi was here to give it to you live and direct. What's going on here? Herring and Frampton were never elite. Just saying. Decent fighters, though. Okay. Interesting observation. Okay. So, we've wrapped it up. It's the thank you. It's the Raphael Dawkins. It's the Combat Radio. And what am I going to do here? What's that there? I need to drop that down. Do I need to drop that down? As I say, my adios. Okay. It's Raphael Dawkins. It's the Combat Radio. And I'm out.